Lauren sat hunched over multiple screens, eyes darting between graphs and lines that flickered in real time. In the quiet glow of her apartment before dawn, the world outside was still. Inside, however, her heart raced. She was in the middle of a trade, and every slight dip or surge in price felt like a jolt down her spine. The idea that trading was about cold logic had long been dispelled for Lauren. She recalled her first foray into the market, clutching an old economics textbook that preached charts, ratios, and history. But all it took was one bad loss, one impulsive decision, made in hope rather than reason, and she understood. Emotion sculpted every move. A ping from the trading app. The stock was dropping faster now. Her finger hovered hesitantly over the sell button. She thought, maybe if I wait, it might turn around. Fear, a gentle but firm hand on her shoulder, whispered that she might lose everything if she held on. Greed, its twin, murmured that fortune's favored patience, that she might lose everything by bailing out too soon. She chose to hold just a bit longer, then grimaced as the numbers plummeted further. Heart sinking, she sold. The market, as if playing a private joke, bounced back moments later. The pain of regret hit harder than the financial loss. How could she trust herself in a room full of market noise and the soft, insistent voice of emotion? Lauren learned to keep a notebook, not just for strategies, but for feelings. She wrote after every trade, what she felt, what blinkered her judgment, what assumptions she made when clouds of fear or hope gathered. She noticed patterns. She bought more recklessly after small wins, chased losses on bad days, and was most rational after sleep. Months passed. Lauren practiced breathing deeply before every trade, pausing to name her emotions: excitement, apprehension, disappointment. She learned how quickly anxiety could override her meticulously crafted plan, how greed would nudge her to overstay. A friend, Malik, joined her one evening, his own investments a patchwork of successes and failures. They shared stories, the trades made on a hunch, the unexplainable panic of watching a good decision sour momentarily, the adrenaline rush that made them both feel at the edge of something great or disastrous. They laughed about superstition and confessed to checking horoscopes, even when they knew better. It became clear that emotion was not the enemy of logic, it was part of the process. Lauren rebuilt her strategies to accommodate her own vulnerabilities. She set stop-loss orders, not just to shield from loss, but to short-circuit panic. She scheduled breaks, treating trading as both a science and an art, with herself as the canvas and emotion as the paint. On a bright spring day, she made a large, risky trade. The market gyrated wildly. Her gut shrieked, but she followed her plan and her stops. Even as numbers bounced, she kept her nerves. The trade closed profitable, but that wasn't the prize. What Lauren won was the quiet knowledge that emotion would always be present, but she could choose whether to amplify it or allow it, a steady partner, not a sabotage artist, in the personal theater of trading.